Good evening and hello, young chaps. My movie was The Queen. It was based off of the death of Princess Diana, and so because of that, I am wearing my England cap and my Chelsea football scarf. Um, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the different aspects that make The Queen an award-winning movie. The Queen won 80 plus awards ranging from Oscars to Golden Globes to different British Film Awards, um, all for different aspects of the film. With that being said, um, Alfonso Benito was the cinematographer for this film, and I think he does a really nice job of the different lighting aspects that he uses. Um, there's one scene where the Queen has wrecked her car, and she's kind of sitting out in the outdoors waiting for help to come get her. And it's very bright, very soft lighting to kind of help make the scene very peaceful. And so with that, you can see clearly the Queen's distraught emotions with the princess's death, and I think that sort of helps the audience focus on the Queen rather than what's going on around her in the scene, because it's a very quiet, very peaceful, very surreal scene. Lucius Zucchetti was the editing designer, and one of the things that I loved right off the bat with her work is that she used archival TV footage throughout the film to sort of of different interviews with Diana, with live footage from outside Buckingham Palace, people placing flowers at the gate, from the funeral, Prince Charles' speech about his sister, and I thought that was I loved that. Was probably one of my favorite parts of the movie. It helped bring it together with the time period, and I think that was wonderful. Excuse me. Alexander Desplat was the music director and designer. I really liked his score for the movie. It fit well with the different attitudes and emotions going on throughout the movie. When it was really tense emotions, really tense attitudes, the music, the different scoring with the music was very tense, very dark, very had you almost on the edge of your seat. And then when it was very pretty, very peaceful, the music was very surreal, very melodic, very bright with different woodwind tones. And I think that fit very well with the different scenes throughout the movie. Constola Boyle was the costume designer, and the Queen won many different awards for the costume design. And I really liked that when Prince Philip is in his kilt, it's actually worn correctly with how the English would have worn it for funerals. And that's really hard to get correct because it's a foreign custom. We don't wear kilts in America. They're worn in the UK and throughout England, and so I think that the fact that they got that right was really showed a lot of dedication, that they were willing to get that right rather than just kind of wearing it however. Paul Davies was the sound design for the show, and one of the things that I loved, it made me speechless when the Queen and Prince Philip went out to go see Princess Diana's, the different flowers in the grave and all of that. The sound had been turned off. It was completely silent, and that was really It really was touching. Because I mean, when in that sort of situation, there's one of two things going on. Either your mind is completely blank and you don't really know what to think, or there's a million things racing through your mind at once. and there's really no way to depict that with a music score or a different sound. I really like the fact that they kept it completely silent, and that with that, it's also sort of to take a moment of silence for Princess Diana. I thought that was a really respectful thing to do. I really liked that. Um, a lot of the different flags and customs were kept correct, which I really enjoyed. There was a Union flag used rather than a standard flag when they put the flag at half-mast. The only thing that I wish they would have done better was that a lot of the cars were the wrong make and models. They were um, from the years of 1999 to 2005, which would have been periodically incorrect. But that's really one of the only things that I was really picky about. Um, I think Helen Mirren's did a fabulous job as the Queen. I think she portrayed that role very well, and that role fit her very well. She was very stern and very stubborn and very tense in in her character, but was also very caring, very emotional, and when the script called for it. And I think that she deserved every award that she got uh, for her performance. So I I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. It was for the most part very historically accurate, um, and that really helps with it being a um, United Kingdom based film done in done by Americans. So um, I I really loved it. It was an amazing film, and I would recommend it to many people.